Yo guys, what has happened? This is my redemption again. This is actually my first gameplay on MW3 commentary. At least I've played a lot more, but this is the first one I actually really came out with. To start off saying, I absolutely love this game. There are issues that are obviously wrong or that need to be addressed to make it even better, but to me it plays amazing, sort of like COD 4, but it's got some really good qualities. But one of the things that I'm not so fond of are the maps. A lot of the maps are, to me, too small, too close quarter. I know I don't think they wanted to get rid of quick scoping, but to me that's really all you can pretty much do anymore with the sniper. So not that I don't hate quick scoping. It's not that big of a deal to me, but they actually got rid of the actual true way of sniping in this game because all the maps are so small, and I feel like there's never any long sights to look down. But I mean, that's just my opinion. Hopefully the DLC comes out with a few. This guy, heartbeat sensor. Well, anyways, hopefully the DLC comes out with a few more not heartbeat sensors, maps that are a little bigger, but no repeats from MW2 or COD 4, because I think we're about tired of that. But another thing that irritates me in this game, or I don't really enjoy, I wouldn't say irritates, is the heartbeat sensor. It's not that I don't, I don't hate the attachment itself. I don't personally use it, but I don't hate it. I can see how it's useful. But I think it should be immune. People with Ninja should be immune, or Dead Silence, I mean, should be immune to the heartbeat sensor, and not people with Assassin. I feel like from Black Ops, a lot of people were worried about everyone using Ghost Pro, which happens a lot in Black Ops, which is one of the reasons that Black Ops irritated me. Though I like that game too, but I think heartbeat sensors have increased people's chances to want to use Assassin, which keeps more people off the radar. And when you throw up a UAV, you see like no one on the radar, one or two guys. Another problem that might be an issue with that is because in this game it feels like people are throwing up UAVs, counter UAVs, EMPs awfully a lot because of the support package. Now, I've listened to some other people's commentaries, and they're not very big on the support package. I don't really mind the support package. I just think maybe the UAV shouldn't be on there, or if it should, it should be higher, or stuff like the EMP shouldn't be on there. I don't know. I feel like that should be earned through assault because that stuff really it's not game changing, but I mean when you're playing against a team like in a long game of domination, because I usually play deathmatch or team attack. But when you're playing in a game of domination and it gets building up and you're absolutely crushing a team, but they're throwing up EMPs like one after another, like 3 or 4, because their whole team's running that, or like the recon drone, it's kind of frustrating because I mean they didn't really deserve that kill streak, and just because they're going out there maybe capping a flag or two, and then luckily getting a few kills, they shouldn't really get that. I don't know how they could fix that, but it's a little irritating at that point. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I like the idea of it, and I run some support myself, but it overwhelms the air with kill streaks. But the other thing that really irks me, especially from playing team deathmatch, would be the spawning. I have seen some horrible spawns, either where I have spawn raped a person, which is awful. Which I mean, it should not happen. Some of these maps, they're not. Even though they might be close quartered, they're not small maps. You could spawn people away from the enemy that they don't have to spawn right in front of them. I don't. There have been countless times where I have spawned right in front of someone, and they had just killed me, or vice versa. I just killed them and they would spawn right behind me. And I'm like, where did that guy come from? I just checked over there and he just spawned there. Which, I mean, it's frustrating. I hope they get that fixed out, but we'll see. Uh, I like the Elite so far. The Elite system they've brought out in this game, though it's very buggy. I mean, it hardly works. Every time you go in there, I would go switch to another thing, and it would say too high volume or service unavailable right now. I thought that's what they had a beta for. So, I mean, I know it's just a new release, so I have faith that Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, whoever is in control of that, they will get that situated and we'll be able to do that. But I think for a midnight release game or the game only being out for like a week or so, I think it's an excellent game. I think they've done an awesome job with it. Uh, I remember last year playing Black Ops when it first came out, and it would take me and my friends, like a party of 4 or 5, it would take us like a half hour to find a game, so we'd end up playing like 6 games in a night. It was entirely too frustrating to play. But in MW3 was not like that this year. It was pretty good off release. So, but yeah, this has been one of my gameplays. Use the PP90 here. I'm hoping to come out with a few more here lately. College is almost, this semester at least, is almost done. I will see you next time. Peace.